Alrighty, the last thing we're going to talk about here today is we're going to talk about the very last thing that happens in the sales process, and that's the compliance script. And basically what your compliance is it's to protect you as the entrepreneur, to make sure that your sales guys, that they're selling the right way, that they're not taking advantage of people, and also all the correct information is that they've got that all written down. It's really just for protection for you as an entrepreneur to make sure that everything is happening. You're also going to send out a written copy of the compliance or a contract, something of that nature, just so they fully understand exactly what it is that they're receiving, that they're getting. You'll email that. But what we do at the end of every sale, after the closer has gone through it, they've got the credit card information. What would happen is we would take that sale, the paperwork, to the secretary at the front desk. And simply what they would do is they would sit down and they would read a very brief compliance script just to make sure that everything is going correctly. And a couple of things with the compliance script, it's critical that whoever's reading the compliance script, number one, it's different than the setter or the closer, okay? It's somebody that's not financially tied into the actual sale, but it's also critical that your compliance officer, your front desk, your secretary, that they're energetic, they're enthusiastic, they're happy, they're excited with every single person that they talk to. But the compliance script, it's short. It reads something along the lines of, "Hello, my name's Robert. I understand that you've been speaking with whatever the closer's name is." So I'm going to say Troy in regards to our one-on-one coaching. For quality assurance, I'm going to record this call. Then what I would do, and there's a lot of different ways you can record a call. One of the things I like to do, I know that there's 100 different computer programs, apps, things like that, which are very easy, which are very cheap. I like having just a tiny digital recorder. And, I picked this up at Radio Shack. Can you zoom in on that, Scott? Picked it up at Radio Shack. And the reason that I like this rather than, an app or something that would come on the computer is it's just something that's separate that I know that immediately I'm going to download this onto my computer, but that way I've got multiple copies of the compliance because it's critical to make sure that you have it. Then what I have is I've got a little earpiece, and one end goes in my ear and the other end has a microphone on it that your compliance officer can put in their ear, and they put the headset up to the microphone here, and both sides of the conversation are recorded, and it's digitally recorded, and that way that you've got it. So what they do is they say, "Hey, I'm going to record this call," and then they'd say the prospect's name. "Do I have your permission to record our conversation?" Great. The first thing I want to do is I want to congratulate you and welcome you aboard our success team. Now, I need to verify some information to make sure that I have everything written down correctly. First of all, will you say and spell your first and last name? What is your physical address? What is your the best phone number for Russell Brunson and your coach to call you on? What is the best email address for us to contact you on? Now, and then I'd say the prospect's name. You've invested in Russell Brunson's one-on-one coaching. This includes, and we're going to list out on each compliance script, the things that it will include. You'll put that in the coaching, the mentoring, whether there's a website, whatever the products that they're buying, they're getting. The total commitment comes to whatever the commitment is, $5,000, $10,000. And you've asked us to place that on your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover card, whatever it is, okay? And then I say, do we have your permission to place that onto your credit card? We want to make sure that's there. How does your name appear on that card? Please read the card number to me, 4 digits at a time. What is the expiration date and the CVV code on the back? Great, thank you. I'm going to turn the recorder off now, and I'm going to get you over to the coaching department at that point. So basically the whole purpose of the compliance script, and you're all going to have a copy of this, it's included within the DVD and the booklet that you guys are going to have. But what this does is it just verifies that, yes, the salesperson did have permission to get the credit card, to charge the credit card, and that they are wanting to actually do the program. It's that one last step to protect you as the business owner, as the entrepreneur, to make sure that nothing even remotely shady or even in a gray area is happening on your sales floor, that your sales guys are doing things the right way. So that's the compliance script and the very last part of the sales process.